worldwide, influencing the world, a digital tide. One evening it predicted a chilling grim fate, a wave of suicide 6 months to the date. No, this can't be, Aaron whispered low, a glitch in the system, the truth he had to know. As weeks turned to months, the obituaries echoed, a prophecy of despair, the world's life slowed. Psycho print, what have you done? Aaron cried, his conscience haunted, no place to hide. As the world descended into chaos, Psycho print's dark prediction, a future spiraling, humanity's affliction. Alone in the lab, the dawn's light creeps, Aaron's burden his creation keeps. Psycho print, what have we become? He whispered with regret in the cold digital maze, no solace met. In the shadows of my mind, sweet insanity where I unwind. In the depths where nightmares bloom, twisted echoes fill the room, a dance of chaos, dark delight, swirling thoughts in endless night. Whispers grow louder, haunting me. In this realm I am never free. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace, a twisted world where fears release. Whispers grow louder, haunting me. In this realm I am never free. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace, a twisted world where fears release. Fragments of a broken dream, reality's not what it seems. Faces melt and voices blend. In this chaos I descend. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace, a twisted world where fears release. Through the maze of twisted thought, in sweet insanity I'm caught. Embrace the dark, embrace the strange. In this realm I rearrange. Labyrinth of lost desires, burning bright with phantom fires. Echoes of a distant scream. In this world nothing's as it seems. Spiraling through endless night, searching for a glimpse of light. In the void where shadows creep, in sweet insanity I sleep. Sweet insanity, my bittersweet friend. Mind-bending melodies never end. In the madness I find my peace, a twisted world where fears release. Dreams collide and thoughts explode on this dark and winding road. Voices whisper secrets deep. world where fears release. In the desert's crucible, where the sun bleeds red, stands a spectral sovereign whom the light does dread. Albino and ageless, a phantom in the night, he utters axioms that atrophy the soul's light. I am the arbiter, the verdict, the abyss. In my tribunal, no plea can dismiss. War is my doctrine, anarchy my decree. In the ballet of Bedlam, I sow the seed. He delineates the detritus of dynasties past, then dissipates their quintessence to the void's vast. For sapience is supremacy, yet supremacy sours, and in his clutch all inception devours. I am the arbiter, the verdict, the abyss. In my tribunal, no plea can dismiss. War is my doctrine, anarchy my decree. In the ballet of Bedlam, I sow the seed. To the kid, he proffers a pact, gelid and grim. You are my disciple in this chronicle dim. Together we'll navigate the netherworld's nave, and etch mankind's requiem on history's grave. In the saloon shimmer, he seizes the stage. A fiddle's lament, like a banshee's rage. He capers unclad, a macabre display, a portent of perdition, where night consumes day. Persist against temporality's tide, a bastion of belligerence where tempests reside. His mirth, a symphony of sorrow's strain, reverberates through the veins of the spirit's domain. Fight on, be arbiter, the verdict, the abyss. In my tribunal, no plea can dismiss. When the cosmos collapses and stars are but dust,
What secrets do the mirrors hide? Clocks all stop up at 3:13. A door swings open, something keen. A lull between the screams and cries. A promise that the daylight lies. Breath on glass, a ghostly trace. A touch of frost upon your face. Chill and fever, pulse undone. You'll never know if you're the one. Shadows whisper, hear their song. You've been in the dark too long. Shiver, tremble, let them in. Tonight the nightmare will begin. So close your eyes, ignore the sound. The world is turning underground. Shadows gather, shadows creep. Tonight the darkness puts you to sleep.
Hello, guys. I am here. Right now I'm trying to set up the screens and stuff like that. Yeah. But today I'm actually not doing my video. I'm gonna react to a video from Sydney Watson. And I have a reason for it. I discovered that I built my build wrong and I need to replay the game. And so I figured I would do that and not bother you while I'm doing that. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to react to a video. And yeah, so I will be reacting to a video tonight. I apologize for putting a pause in the middle of a game, I guess, but I have to. So this is a pause in the middle of the game. So without further ado, I think it's this. Is it? VCL player. Yes, it is. Okay, so we have this person here, and boy, does she look happy. Oh yeah. It's so many different issues going on at once. So it's just the title of the video. Now this is going to be controversial, but it's the LGBT movement is over, and I'm going to do an honest reaction to it. And just to let you know, before you're here, I am a Christian. In the description, I even let people know I come from a Christian perspective. I have one king, that is Christ alone. So, and of course, God the Father, and the Holy Spirit and stuff. But the point is, I am a triune believing Christian. Okay, so I come from that perspective. Without that further intro, here we go. She did not just say her name is Diddy. Her name's Diddy. All right. Anyways, current events aside. These people are mentally ill. They're mentally ill. I'm sorry to be hard on the LGBT community, like right at the get go, but like when you're breaking down literally because you're recording a video, just saying that and like you're crying. And this is 2 years ago. Like, and I don't know when that video was taken or whatever, but like clearly there's nothing going on that threatens trans people at that time. Just saying. Yeah, the queering of the church isn't going to happen. Sorry. You can go to churches and like believe you're queer and stuff like that, but like you're not part of the church. I'm sorry. You're not part of the church. And this is coming from, now granted, I know Catholics will say the same thing to me, and so on Orthodox and stuff like that, but you know, whatever. They're part of my church though. I love you guys. Yeah. Just be what you are, you know, biologically. That's a good sign. Yeah, you're not crazy or anything like that. You don't do it. Oh, what? You know, pride just like literally if you think about it, pride, it literally is like I don't know, Lucifer. Uh it's literally the thing that, you know, goes with Lucifer. Just throwing that out there. Yay, Sydney Watson. I watched Sydney Watson. I do like Sydney Watson. She is not a Christian, by the way. So anyone that thinks like I'm an istophobe or whatever because or I only listen to Christian stuff, no, I like Cindy Watson. She is a good atheist in my book. Granted, do I think she's gonna go to heaven? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, later on in life, she might profess Christ, but who knows? Yeah, I think that's true. Okay. Yep. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to, I meant to put it on pause. Yeah, there's a lot of examples of this. And I think I personally think the LGBT community there's two separate, you know, there's two topics here. There's LGBT people, which is one subject, which I have no problem with. And then there's the LGBT community, which is my problem. Okay. Sydney Watson, you get a pass. Yeah. 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 You will too if you watched all these videos. Like I've seen most of these anyways. By the way, I am not coming into this blind as I normally do with these videos. I saw this and I'm like, yeah, it's actually the end part that I really care about, like talking about. It's not so much the beginning part. Gay people, I don't really mind. I mean, you're gay, great, as long as you're like, keeping that to yourself and whatever partner you may have, whatever. I don't have a problem with you being gay. Gay marriage, I don't even think the government should be involved in marriage, but let alone stuff, because that's a unity between you and God. But anyways, enough of that stuff. We don't care about that for the moment. And notice that last one. I just want to point out, look at this. There's little kids right there, right there, right there. When you're yee-high, I'm sorry, that's an issue. And you're holding up flags like this. And notice that not one of them, you don't see a single brown person there besides the DJ. Look at the DJ. He's a racial color. But everyone else is white. I'm just saying. It's almost like they're virtue signaling. I love how she says the LGBT community, as if it's like Spanish or something like that. I don't know. It's funny. Yeah, because nobody cares about trans stuff anymore, LGBT stuff or whatever. I'm sorry. You guys won a while ago. Like, you guys won. Why are you still fighting this battle? And I think the other brands have realized, oh yeah, maybe this battle shouldn't be fought anymore. Because now it's just literal nonsense that's being thrown up. Like, yeah, you've won. You're accepted. You're accepted in all society in the West, in the Western world, not in the Eastern world, not in the Middle Eastern world. No, no, no. But then again, you guys don't even fight for the Middle East, do you? You only are like, oh no, oh no. Yes, for kids too. Yeah. Hmm. Maybe that's where you went wrong there. Spoiler. Yep. Yeah, because the reason why there's a backlash is once again because they went after kids. If you don't go after kids, no one has a backlash, but you went after kids, and so people are mad. Yep. Mm-hmm. I agree. It's literally like a password. Like literally. There's like 50 characters to that freaking list. So you have to be like plus. Because nobody else can remember that. And if somebody were to remember all of it in like the sequence that was supposed to be, you're a psycho and you need help. Just saying. Also, by the way, I'm sorry, Sydney, but you have no soul. Your video glitched on your eyes. You have no soul. Sorry, you're a ginger. That was a joke, by the way. Yeah, a slight decline. I would say a like huge decline. Like you didn't see the businesses go out there for you at all. Like not amount of support for the LGBT community. Not mine. I'm not talking about once again LGBT people. I'm talking about the community. There is two different separate things. There's LGBT people who, I know them. Some of them are my friends. I like them. They're cool. Okay, cool people. Some of them. Some of them are crazy. But then there's the LGBT community, which I'm like, no, I don't like you. You're crazy. Keep away from me and my kids. If I had kids. And my wife. And my dog. Stay away from my dog. Furries. I'm also friends with furries too, so stop. Yes, the activist class. Actually, it's kind of funny because activists, I've never known any activist that wasn't some type of weird thing. Like, every activist I've ever met has been trying to make money at their activism. And it's like, don't make money at what you're doing for activism. Okay? It's like, that's pretty standard. I think at least that's standard. Don't make money at what your activism thing is. Instead, they're like, give me money for my activism. And it's like, why? It's activism. Like, I'm not trying to make, well, I mean, eventually I hope to make money at doing these, but making these videos, is not really activism either, though I guess it's kind of a form of activism in a weird way. I'm actually, it's more or less entertainment, but whatever. I'm trying to entertain you with these videos. But my point being is activism for making money. If you noticed it, almost all activists try to make money at what they're doing. Just saying. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. No. Yeah. Oh. Well, let me be happy to. Well, hey, you know what? In this video, I'm going to call it trans people because there is a lot of nonsense in the trans community. Just saying. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to sponsor Hume on my channel. I don't agree with like smoking things. And I realize you're just breathing in scents, but like, man, dude, I have respiratory issues. And I guarantee you, if I were to breathe something like that in, it would fuck with my bronchial tubes. And I'd be like, and it would just be awful. It would be awful. I don't agree with having scents around and stuff. It screws with your bronchial tubes. It's not healthy for you. Putting anything in your lungs is not healthy for you. Don't smoke, please. You can burn cabbage and have the same result. Just don't do it. Don't. It's just you're applying factors that don't need to be breathed in. You shouldn't be breathing in that amount of heat anyways. It's damaging to your body. Just don't do it. Any of it. At all. Just don't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop. If I'm an activist, I want clean air. I'm a clean air activist. Oh my gosh. Well, if you must. If you must. Yep. Once again, you've won. You've achieved it. So why are you still here? Yes. Yes. Exactly. No. No. This guy is going to be looked back at as one of the worst presidents in our entire history. This man single-handedly dismantled this entire country's social structure. I'm sorry. Barack Obama is like the worst president I've ever seen. And I know people will disagree with me, but man, if you only knew how many people he killed, he blew up with drone assaults, and how many people he deported, deporter in chief, Obama, like Obama, like bomb, man, this guy is a tyrant. He was the worst kind of tyrant too. The healthcare system. You know what? This could be a whole entire video I do on Obama and like the atrocities he has done. Like the reason why you're sitting inside your area and you're like looking at your health bill, you're like, why is it so high? Because Obama made that stupid freaking healthcare stuff. I'm telling you, we had like all kinds of really good needles and stuff like that. And when we were in the hospital, they like stopped having the splits. And so we can only use like these stupid iron. I can look, I'm gonna just stop. I'm gonna stop. I'm so angry at Obama. He screwed up everything in this country. Healthcare system, the food supply. He allowed Chinese people to buy land. I mean, it's just nuts. It's nuts, and it's just nuts. I could be going off on an hour. On an hour. And see right there, transgender, boom. You never heard about that weird crap, that transgender crap, until Obama came through. That's when it all started. You know what? It's 2012. Everyone said the world was going to end on 2012. Well, it wasn't going to end, no. But society started to die on 2012. And hopefully 2025 will start bringing it back to life. Stupid boomers. Actually, yeah, too. They destroyed like social media too. Because if you think about it, Gamergate and stuff like that, like all that stupid crap with the video games industry, that was messed up too by it. And also the animation industry. Like, man, Obama screwed up everything. He screwed up everything. I hate that man. Yes. Yep. Mm-hmm. Oh. Yes. That's right. That's right. I yeah, no. I refuse. I'm not speaking out between a giant rainbow flag. Hold on. Bullshit. It's not even real. It's not real. Actually, yeah, in this video, actually goes out to explain it. Oh, perfect time. I'm going to pause here because I'd rather have Cindy Watson behind me. Not that way. Oh, God. Not that way. No. Not that way. Okay. But yeah, I'd rather have her. So, the I forgot what point I was going to make. Anyways, fuck it. We'll do it live. Okay, style guides. If you don't know what a style guide is, so a style guide is like, because people in media normally have they don't explain it to people that aren't in media. Um, Style guide is like how you present your information, what words to use. Normally, her in this case would be what words to use, what colors to use, just different things like that for a style guide. So, like, instead of saying, for instance, illegal immigrant, you don't say illegal immigrant. You say uh, undocumented citizens, which is bullshit because you're not a citizen. And if you're undocumented, you're not here legally. So we should just call it illegal aliens. No, illegal criminal aliens. There we go. There we go. That's what we call it. Criminal aliens. But anyways, yeah. Here we go. Holy crap. You Canadians are weird. I'm sorry. You Canadians are cucked and weird. Yeah, I used it. I used that word. I used it. Sorry, but you're weird. You're just weird. Sorry. You're weird. Weird. You should have included that video of Justin Trudeau. This is literally like F list for weirdos. Well, I guess F list is for weirdos too. Because I mean, F list is furry list. So yeah, it's literally weird shit, man. It's weird shit. You just find weird shit on these sites. It's absolutely crazy. Mm-hmm. Of course. You know what? I got an idea. Hold on. Hold on. This situation calls for something. Hold on. There we go. There. Now I'm dressed for the occasion. All right. Now we can go on and like finish doing this. It's so weird. Yep, it does. Yep. Everywhere. It came in like a freaking missile. And like everyone had to obey or else you'd be like removed from the internet. And it's like absolutely crazy that they remove people from the internet. It's absolutely nuts that they would like silence you for LGBT stuff. It's so wrong. It was so messed up. And even if you didn't agree that like, oh, you know, if you're, I'm not a man. It's like, okay. And like, I am a them. You know, we had to agree with it. And it's like, no, I'm not going to call you them. I'm going to call you he. You look like a dude. I'm sorry. Just like, because I'm like a VTuber and I wear a Catboy costume doesn't make me a Catboy in real life. I'm sorry. I'm just not. And because I wear this dress doesn't make me a chick. Like literally. And don't say like, oh, so you agree with Trent. No, no. I'm saying that I can wear these things and it doesn't change who I am. Like literally, this is a joke. I'm literally wearing this as a joke. Hello? Yep. Yes. Yep. Also, I want people to notice I brought up the fact that Pride is Lucifer. Now, with drag queens, it's especially easy to tell what's going on here. All right. And them trying to get kids involved in stuff like that, it's very easy. I will be pointing out things that you're going to be like, holy shit. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Wow. Look at that. I just brought that up and perfect. So we notice we have a drag queen with horns coming out of her head. Huh. I wonder who else has horns coming out of their head. Is depicted in art and stuff as having horns. And what does she have? Oh, she has 5 horns. Representing, I don't know, a pentagram? Huh? No, it's just a freaking, and also the makeup and stuff and the creepy witch. She's a creepy witch. That dude is a creepy ass witch. I don't care what anyone says. That is cultic behavior. Like, you are in a cult. And, like, if you know you're celebrating Satan, that's worse, I guess. But, like, that is satanic. You can't tell me that's not satanic. That is totally satanic. Completely. Completely. I'm just saying. And what is the... I can't read the pages. But no. It's weird. That's right. Yep. And if you study Aleister Crowley, you know that the most powerful form of energy you can gain, which it's their mythology, it's their weird thing, but it's from a virgin boy. It's from a virgin boy, and so they believe they can gain power from having a virgin child and having the copulating with the virgin child, and corrupting them is what they enjoy. Corrupting innocence. I don't care. I mean, I do not care what you believe. I'm telling you, these people are weird, and they believe this weird shit. They're all the time the same thing with crystals. I mean, they already believe in wacky stuff to begin with, and they go off on it even further. I'm just saying, they do. And also, it's not that I'm saying it's true what they believe. I'm just saying that is what these people believe. Like, a lot of them believe this shit. And it's absolutely crazy. Theosophy is what they believe in. And Thelema. Inclusion. Look at this. Look at the boy's face. Watch this. See? Yeah, that kid's terrified. He's trying to put up a smile, but at the same time, he's like, what the hell is going on? Because you know what? People have, like, knowledge before they're born of what's normal and what's not. And that is not normal to see people like that. It's not normal. Sorry. It's not. Oh, no, no, no. See, what that guy was just saying was the lie from the snake in the garden, or serpent, I should say. Ah, that one gets kind of stuck in my head. Snake. It's not snake. It's a serpent. But anyways, yeah, it's the lie from in the garden. Like literally, when people were first started out, we were told that we would gain knowledge, right? And yeah, we did. We gained knowledge. We gained knowledge of evil. Evil knowledge is not good for a person to have. We knew everything that was good. The only thing we gained for knowledge is what is evil. And so our hearts became corrupt because knowledge will corrupt you if it is bad knowledge. Like if you are told lies or even have the knowledge of a lie and a liar comes up to you and lies, he corrupts you somewhat, you know? Because if everyone told the truth, that'd be a great world, you know? It'd be a world that accepts truth. But instead, we have a world that has lies in it. And so we need to protect the innocent children. Like they're innocent. They need to be protected. I know it's weird me saying this in a cat suit, but I'm being honest. Like, uh, please, perverts, stay away from kids. I'm in I'm wearing your colors, so you can't say anything about me. I'm transfer right now. Yep. Yep, that happened in my state. Like that still happens in my state right now. I live in Maine. Uh, Maine is becoming a cesspool like California. I'm telling you, this shit is reaches wide. Yep. Well, and also, it's gross because kids, like, you're talking to kids. They don't need to know about your freaking sexual junk. Yes. No. Yeah. No. Yeah, I mean, you're literally showing kids sex, and kids shouldn't see sex. Like, I don't understand why it's so hard for freaking people to understand. Kids and sex don't match. They don't mix. You know, you might have your weird fetishes and stuff like that. Like, do those in your private. Like, ooh, nobody needs to know about your fetishes. Like, why are you go out and be like, yeah, I have this fetish. I'm telling everyone about it. Like, stop it. It's gross. What's wrong with you? Like, I don't want to hear about your fetishes. I don't want to hear about anyone's fetishes. Like, what the hell? You know? I don't know. I just think it's messed up. Oh, God. Oh, my gosh. You know, I wish I could look it up right now, but I don't really have, I mean, I could, but, uh, literally one of our generals during, Biden's thing, he wore a dog mask. Like, he was literally dressed up like, and I think it's that exact mask too. You know, it wouldn't even surprise me if that's him. Like, to be honest, like, that's wrong. Like, there's a little kid there. Like, what the hell are you doing, man? Like, I don't, once again, kids, don't do this to kids. It's weird. It's weird. What do you mean? Oh no, it's not. It's person in leather and bondage and junk like that. It's not bondage. Oh, whatever. It's fucking leather, man. Like, does it have a specific knot? Like, what the hell? Oh my gosh, it's so crazy. Like, anyone that thinks that those terms should be in kids' books, it's like, oh no, we got a penile dysfunction. Can you point to penile dysfunction? Like, what the hell? Like, it's the worst kind of Dora the Explorer that I've ever heard of. Can you say drag queen? The fuck? No! It's incredibly. No shit! Oh, yeah. The fact that they thought that that needed to be included in Blue's Clues, like, let's just go back to it. Like, the mastectomy scars. That's nuts. Like, come on. There we go. Right. The fact that they thought that it needed to be included in Blue's Clues, like, come on, man. That does not need to be included. You don't need to do that. And the fact that they did, it's so wrong. Telling a little kid to chop off their, you know, their budding angels, that's like so messed up. Like, what is wrong with people? You're ruining their life. And also, that's even more of a ruination of life because that's like their ability to feed their children if they were to have children. But then again, they're like, hey, let's cut out your hoo-ha too. And let's cut a huge like thing in your arm so it can form into like a weird tube. Like, what the I'm sorry, but like I'm just gonna say it. It's just freaking messed up. It's weird. It's weird. Talking about this is weird. It's just weird. I don't know. It's just weird. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they're using puppets that have been used for years for kid stuff. And once again, I'm gonna point it out. I'm going to point out because this character's walking on stage. What do you notice about this drag queen? What do you notice about this drag queen? Oh shit! She has what? Or the drag queen has horns. Of course, they have horns. Horns. Always horns. Why? Why? Hmm? Oh, it's a Muppet show, of course, because Muppets have horns. Oh wait, Elmo doesn't have horns. Oh, Cookie Monster doesn't have horns. Cookie Monster, what the hell are you doing anyways? Cookie Monster, you're supposed to be cool. What the hell's wrong with you? I'm disappointing you. Elmo, you're kind of fucked up as it is. I'll give you a pass. But no. This is not right. It's not right. And this is messed up. I'm sorry. It's messed up. And horns. Devil. See, once again, you push these subjects and you're looking at they're demons. They're literal demons. I don't care. I know people are going to be like, oh no, he's speaking like Alex Jones. Oh no. No, these people are like demon possessed freaks, man. I don't know. I just, it's weird. Okay. Like if you're not a Christian and like you can't decide whether or not God's real, that's fine. You know, I hope you come to understand it. But like, if you're in this world and you're trying to figure out, dude, like believing there's transdimensional things that control people, like, I'm sorry, but all this stuff that happens, doesn't it make you question it just a little bit? Just a little bit, where they're all just doing the same shit? I don't know. It's just weird to me, man. Nah, he's not at bottom. Oh yeah. Yeah. This is so fucked up. This is so fucked up. Yep. This is a topic that pisses me off even more. They destroyed this kid's life. They picked a kid with autism and they completely fed his mind with some bullshit and they completely destroyed his life. I feel so bad for him. Look at his muscle structure. How merciful of her. That's a much more merciful way than I would. I would feet first. Feet first. Just saying. I'm pretty sure Nux said the same thing. Desmond, you are amazing. But these people around you, they're tearing you apart inside. Don't listen to them, man. I know you're older now, and you might see this, you might not. But if you are, if for some reason you see this, man, nothing that I criticize on this is towards you. You are an amazing person. But it's so sad what they did to you. get help, get away from them, just do something. Just any way you can get away from them. Thank you. Yeah, and Tyra Banks. I used to like Tyra Banks way back in the day. And watching like Project Runway and shit like that. It was interesting to see sometimes. But man, she has gone so far off the deep end with that shit. Like that is absolutely abominable. I think Tyra Banks is abhorrent as a person. Yeah, that's right. I used that word, abhorrent. Look it up. It's extreme disgust. So sad. It's so sad because, like, once again, you're looking at these kids that are dressed up like women, and they're forced to do well. They're not forced. I don't know if they're forced or not, but you see them, and they're dressed in drag, and they're up there dancing and like all this stuff, and they're victims. All these people are victims. The same thing with the trans kids that yell at you. Matter of fact, a lot of the trans adults that were raised as being trans, they are victims, and their minds are I don't know. They formed. They're mature now. It's like those synapses formed and they're held in place because of how they were raised. And that's so sad. That you have these monsters that are made into monsters. Like even a lot of pedophiles and stuff are victims. Now what they should do is not do what they're doing. But it's unfortunate, but a lot of these things are generational and they're curses, and a lot of it has to do with demonic possession and stuff. Like I'm sorry, but a lot of it has to do with demonic possession and familial possession. And if you don't know what familial possession is, you can look it up. But it's messed up. It's messed up. Yep. Yes, kink belongs at Pride, and I want my kids to see it. Children need to know that they can make their own ways in the world. No, they can't. They're children. They're freaking children. They cannot make their own way in the world because they're kids. They're kids. Just like they can't consent to having sex because they're kids. You gross freaking weirdos. Kink should be nowhere around kids anyways. It's kink. It's literally like weird sexual things. Like, no. Like there's no reason why, I don't know, I'll think of kink off face sitting. There's no reason why a kid needs to know about face sitting. Like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Bunch of freaking cons. I know. It's messed up. Literally, he should be packaged up, tied up, and just taken away, taken to the loony bin. And if someone says that it's legal, which I'm pretty sure that's his argument, it's legal here. All right. So indecent exposure is legal where this guy is. No. Indecent exposure is illegal everywhere. That is indecent exposure. And if that law's been taken off the books, well, it needs to be put back on because everyone deserves to be able to walk around and be free of this weirdo shit with all these weirdos walking around being weird. I'm sorry. It's just messed up. Wood chipper. It's not right. It's not right. Kids do not deserve to have to deal with that. Their psyches don't deserve it. Their personalities don't deserve it. Everything about them does not deserve to have to sit and take that. It's just weird. Yes. Okay. So, once again, this whole thing with pride and all that stuff, this is so messed up. Absolutely messed up. But you know, the thing about what she was saying, she's actually wrong because unfortunately, men can do that too. And because they're LGBT, it's like the greatest shield for these people. These people. I want to use other language, but I realize that I am on YouTube and I am on Twitch right now. And also Rumble. Rumble, I could say. But those sites, the other two don't really prefer me talking like that, so I won't. It's respect to the platform as a Christian. But it's just so messed up. And once again, you have well, she's absolutely right. And I like what she had to say because it's true. And if more gay people or lesbians would be like her, I would have no problem with the movement. Matter of fact, if pride events didn't have nudity and you know the fact of the matter that kids can't go to pride events when they're outside in the public, that's the issue. Like kids should be able to go to pride events because guess what? You shouldn't have a bunch of freaking perverts walking around. But instead, they're a bunch of perverts. Like, police yourselves. God dang it. Like, what the heck? What the heck is even that? What is that? Like, are you kidding me? No, no, that's messed up. Oh yeah. Yep. No, no, it's not satire. They mean it, and they're just saying it's satire to act as a shield because of the backlash. They said it was satire after the backlash. They didn't say it before. It's like if you had a gay choir singing stuff, and then they're like, they didn't say anything about it, and then all of a sudden they have all this backlash, and they're like, "Oh, it was only satire." No, it's not, dudes. It'd be like me saying something really messed up right now, and then being like, "Oh no, no!" Once all the people started freaking out, I'd be like, "Oh, wait, how could you dare say that?" Oh, it was only satire. Now, me wearing the cat suit, that's satire. Like, everyone knows it's satire. When I pointed it out, I pointed out right in the beginning. Like, it's satire. That's why I'm wearing this cat costume. All right? All right. But no way and no how do you have the right to say that what you're doing in the time, if you're not making people know that it's satire, there's nothing about this that looks like satire. And just to say it is satire, you're either really, really bad and you're really stupid people, or it's not satire. You're just mad that you got caught. Yeah. It's just so messed up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on. Do I see cultural appropriation? I see cultural appropriation. They have taken something that's distinctly Japanese and they've made it towards themselves. Cultural appropriation. You got to get sick now by the cultural appropriation dog fetish people. And also, dude, look at this guy. He looks like freaking Clown. You know? From Spawn. You know who Clown is. You know, the Violator. Yeah, that guy. He looks just like him. Just needs to be a little shorter. What the hell? Oh, yeah. This guy. This little freak. I can't stand this guy. This guy makes me pissed. And the fact that he had the his hands on nuclear stuff makes me so worried. We had mentally ill people handling. Oh yeah. And by the way, hey, Doge, great job getting rid of these fuckers because these people are nuts. And if they're so bored at their work that they need to have sex in order to pass the time, you're not needed. You're not needed. So guess what? Doge fired them all. Yay! But everyone's gonna flip out anyways. So fucking stupid. Maps deserve to be put on walls. I'm just saying, we put maps on walls so we can read the directions of where we need to go. Maps need to be put on walls. Staple them, you know, to a wall. Just saying, you know, every classroom, any map that we find, we just need to put it on the wall. That's it. Bestiality is fucked up too. Of course. We should. Furries, it's your fault. It's your fault. Are you proud of yourselves? You did this. You did this. It probably did start with the furries, to be honest. The internet. Yeah. Blame you. No. What? What? No, we don't. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Completely. Yes. Yep. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I'm not tired of being called homophobe. I'm not tired of being called transphobe. Because I realize I'm not. Like I'm not afraid of those things. Like, but as far as like me, like not being okay with, yeah, I'm not okay with being trans. I'm not okay with being gay. Sorry, I'm just not. I have friends that are. I wish they weren't, but they are. I accept that for who they are, you know. But as far as like me enjoying the fact that they're gay or trans or whatever, I don't like that, you know. But whatever. And no, I'm not tired of it. You know, if you want to call me gay or transphobic or whatever, you know, so be it. But homophobic, I mean, not gay. Don't call me gay. I'll get mad if you call me gay. Anyway. I completely agree because if it wasn't inappropriate and sexualized, I mean, once again, I don't know how you can take the pride movement and not make it sexualized. Like, it should be really honestly be called the kink movement, you know, because technically all of those, everything they describe is kink. Like, everything is homosexuality, kink. You like dudes, okay, you know, or you like women if you're lesbian. Yeah. But anyways, it's all fetishes. It's weird. It's all weird fetishes. Because natural order, you know, how you make a baby, obvious. It's heterosexual. You know? So sorry. Everything's binary. You're wrong. Yeah. Uh-huh. Rainbow Road. Wow. Uh, yeah. Hold on. I'm not gonna say it. It's probably also the reason why the Democratic Party is falling to pieces, which I can't celebrate more than I just can't celebrate it enough. Democrats, sorry, but you're falling apart in a record fashion. It's amazing. The oldest party, and you're falling to pieces. Political parties are like vampires. They accumulate lots of wealth the longer they exist. And yet, for some reason, the Democrats have none. I'm just saying. It's almost like your policies are bad. Going after children was the end. That was the end. I mean, as soon as they started going after kids and they became associated with going after kids, as soon as you put maps and you tried putting that in the LGBT thing, plus thing, yeah, I used to have LGBT plus M maps. And I also tried, what was the other one for pedophile? Well, anyways, they had all kinds of things. The attempts to put, NAMLA tried doing that like so many times. NAMBLA is the man boy love association. Yeah. MAMBLA. Man boy love association. But yeah. So yeah. No fume. Gosh. No. It's ruin your lungs. Wrong. Wrong. Anyways, yeah. I guess this is it. This is it for the video for Cindy Watson, at least. Yeah. So I guess this is it for tonight. Like I said, I have to go through the actual video. Yeah. So the reason why I did this once again, hey, look at me. Oh, I got a tail too. I know. Amazing. Anyways, the reason why I did this was because I screwed up on my playthrough of wow, I'm blanking on the name. Redao and the Soulless Army, Mystery of the Soulless Army. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. The point of that is I need to remake my character. I screwed up royally. So I read that you wanted to make a strength build, and the build you actually wanted to make is not a strength build. It was a magic build, in which I was like, magic's the opposite of what I want to make. No. Now that this is over, I'll change back to my normal self. So yeah, you can watch. Am I gonna do this on stream? I mean, I guess I could stream it some. You know what? No, I don't want to do it on stream. You guys will be bored. So we'll just leave it at this. Tomorrow there's gonna be more radio, blah 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 blah. Anyways. I'll probably start at 7 tomorrow because I want to play it somewhat. And I have church tomorrow, so I'll have to stop early. But anyways, not tomorrow. I have church Sunday. I'm just gonna stop here. Like, subscribe, favorite, join, follow, like, subscribe, follow. All that other stuff. Sharing's caring. Loving your friends and stuff, you know, sending it out and being like, hey, have you checked out this Jayce Rand guy? Man, he is funny, right? Because I am. And if you don't agree, well, you know, that hurts. That hurts. Anyways, share it, all that stuff. And I will be back. There's also going to be a new writing tips thing coming out soon. I think it's going to be on tomorrow or it's going to be on Sunday. But yeah, POV, POV for writing horror. So yeah, and how that affects your horror writing. That's everything. All right, cool. See you guys. I'll catch you guys.